it's alright. We're gonna be fine. But let's give my mama and my daddy a little time. 'Cause I've been good up till now. They see you and they think that I have changed somehow. But I'm not being radical when I kiss you. I don't love you to make a point. It's the hollow of my heart that cries when I miss you, and it keeps me alive when we're apart.
Hi everybody, welcome to another Wacky Wednesday with Sassy Crystal here on Transcribers Week 18, and this week's topic is children. Let's see, how do you feel about having children in general? How does your boyfriend feel, and do you see eye to eye? Well, I have 2 children, so I think they're great. Ren loves kids. Oh my God, loves kids. His very best friend just had a baby last week, and I really thought that he was going to come to blows or have words with some of the family members trying to get his turn at holding the baby. Loves spending time with my kids, yeah, so we both really enjoy having the kids. Does your boyfriend plan on having kids? If so, what plans do you have? Adoption, donor for you, their future partner themselves. Excuse me. Ren would very much like to have children. He would like to have one that was biologically his, and then possibly adopt. For a while, when we thought that him getting started on teas was going to be a way future thing, he thought about getting some of his eggs harvested and then having them, fertilized and then planted in me so that I could carry the baby. But since starting tea is looking like it's going to be a this coming year thing, that he says that he'll give that up, and as long as when we can do it, because he wants me to carry it, and I'd like to do that. I'd like to carry his baby. Then once we have the money for that, then if the doctors say that it's okay that I can have a baby, then that's what we want to do. We want to have me carry it. Adoption is definitely something that we have talked about and are considering doing, either in addition to me carrying a baby or instead of, depending on what the doctors say. How do you feel about trans guys that choose to carry their own children? I think it's great. I do think that, excuse me, sorry, I have a bit of a cold. I do think that it's a little unusual, maybe. I know that Ren wouldn't carry the baby, because just him even thinking about being pregnant or having a baby, or just it just feels very wrong for him, and it just sets up a serious with us when we think about him being pregnant. But that's just us, so if you feel, if your trans man wants to do that and is willing to do that, I think it's great if they want to do that. If you have children, is your partner, boyfriend planning on coming out to them? If so, how and when? Yes, Ren does plan on coming out to any children that we may have in the future. I think the how and when depends entirely on the child. We don't want to wait until, too long, because we don't want them to feel that we've hidden something from them or lied to them. But you also don't want to tell them when they're young enough that they don't realize that telling people, oh, my daddy used to be a girl, is not something that we want spread around. So I think it really depends on the children. And Ren would like to tell them to come out whenever they're fairly young, but I really think it has to do a lot with the children. If you already have children, how have they factored into your relationship? Do they know of your boyfriend's trans identity, and how do they feel about it? We have 2 kids. Our daughter is 14 and our son is 11, and yeah, they know about Ren being trans, and they have no problem with it. We explained it to them as just making the outside match the inside now. My daughter at first was a little bit weirded out about it. She was very firm with the whole, well, Ren will always be a girl until the boobs are gone. But Raimi, my daughter, has come around a lot since then, using the male pronouns, and I think she had to think about it more, and she's come to accept it and understand it more. My son, well, he understands it as much as he can. I think his biggest problem is when he's talking to one of his friends, and he starts talking about Ren and he, and then he's like, or she, he, she. Well, you know what I mean. And so our son, he knows about the identity, and he understands it, and he accepts it. He doesn't have a problem with it. He's still just kind of confused as to how to talk to other people about it, and it throws him off a little bit. But he doesn't have a problem with it. And as long as Ren's happy, the kids are like, whatever, outside matching the inside, that's the important thing for them. So they don't really care. So I guess that's it, guys. We have 2 children, and they are very accepting and understanding, and haven't had any problems with them, and are looking forward to having another one down in the future, down the line. And gotta say, my kids are extremely excited about having a younger sibling in a few years. So, yeah, I think that's it. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.